What do you do when this happens? No, really, what do you actually do? Yes, we're here in Old Town, and since I can't be bothered to book an Amtrak bus connection, we're going to take local transit to Oceanside, which is increasingly easier with the completion of the recently completed UC San Diego Blue Line. So we're going to take that up to UTC and then get on the appropriately named Breeze 101 bus, which goes on Highway 101. I just got my ticket, and I just learned that if you buy a one-way ticket on another line, you cannot transfer to another line. Let's go. Yes, I finally learned how to pronounce tecolote, which is a type of owl. We head up the new trackage through Rose Canyon and up the big viaducts towards La Jolla. Noble Drive is our first stop after about a 5-mile station gap. This station serves the other big shopping center in the area. Looks like the giant Mormon temple across the 5 freeway is under construction. We then make a big loop around UCSD, where the tracks curve back south towards the terminus at University Town Center Mall. So I need to get a bus which is on that side. There it is, the One Breeze bus boarding dock. Wow, this place is really cool. And my camera's getting wet. No, my platform is way the heck out over there. I get the impression the awnings could have been designed better here. So I think the bus is $250, but I don't have change. Could have had a free transfer. Exiting UTC, we end up on Noble Drive, which means I could have just transferred here from the earlier station, but it would have been a longer walk in the rain, and I prefer to board at the terminus anyway to ensure I get a bike spot. We curve through UCSD, serving a different side of the campus than the Blue Line. The college, along with San Diego County in general, is known for having a lot of eucalyptus trees, which were planted for various reasons back in the 1800s, including railroad ties, but were unsuccessful due to the lumber being inferior quality. We then get a nice view overlooking Sorrento Valley, and then roll by Torrey Pines State Beach at the bottom of the hill. We pass through the communities of Del Mar, Solana Beach, and Encinitas, deviating to its coaster station. The original Santa Fe station in Encinitas was moved further north and is now a coffee shop. We continue north through Carlsbad and deviate to the Carlsbad Village station as well. And then make our way into the final stop at Oceanside Transit Center. This trip, if I had a Pronto card, would have only cost $250. A significant savings over Greyhound or Amtrak buses. But that's what you gotta do when the tracks are under construction. Well, I made it to Laguna Niguel, Mission Viejo, and you may be wondering how I managed to do that even though the Metrolink substitute bus wasn't until 5 p.m. I hitchhiked. Or rather, I met some guy on the bus who was in a similar situation, and he called his friend to pick him up because he didn't want to wait 5.5 hours, so they offered me a ride. Now to get some food because this trip has been so calorically compromised. But no, there's nothing next to this station. No transit-oriented liquor stores, just freaking transit-oriented window tinting, brewing supplies, sidekick evaluations, and car rentals. Beacon of light, beacon of hope, Del Taco. Wait, the train to Lunar New Year is free only in Irvine? Is this racist because they think Irvine has all the Asian people? Powered by plants, fuel. Powered by 6 billion flax seeds compressed and turned into diesel fuel, or whatever they make it out of. Well, it's not quite as good as the burritos I had in Mexico, but we're not in Mexico. We're in Mission Viejo. Every time I feel totally exhausted after a trip, I look at this sign and I'm like, that sounds like an order, not a suggestion. Do it now! Well, that's just great. Could that be Made the -1 minute transfer.